What's up, metal fans? Welcome to episode 13 of the Plaguecast. For today's featured artist, we have Bystander. Here on the Plaguecast, we'll be featuring new releases by metal bands around the world to help grow their fan base and support the metal community. If you like discovering new metal bands, please like and subscribe to this channel to stay in the loop. Bystander is a band that my buddy Zach Ferris, the vocalist of Kyphosis, recommended to me. I would imagine in most genres, there's a pretty strong community of bands that are all friends, but since starting Global Plague in June, I've realized how overly supportive the metal community is. Everyone's trying to help each other's bands get noticed, and I'm really happy I came across these guys because their style is right up my alley. Bystander comes to us from Portland, Oregon, but originally formed under a different band name. In 2010, they formed Sisyphean Conscience. After pushing a name that was difficult to remember or pronounce, they decided that it would be best to change the name and move towards a heavier and more direct sound. Which is a smart move on their part, since now with the world being mainly digital, if your band isn't easy to find online, some people might not put in the extra effort to dig through pages to find your music. After almost 10 years, they decided to change their name to Bystander. The current lineup consists of Taylor, Garrett, Blaine, Austin, and the addition of John in 2015. Their influences range from bands like The Faceless, After the Burial, Born of Osiris, and Veil of Maya. For me, I hear a perfect blend between Veil of Maya and After the Burial in the sense of flowing between technicality and straightforward grooves to give dynamics to the tracks to really accent the heavy and brutal sections. Their most recent release, A Controlled Narrative, the deluxe edition, features 6 slamming tracks as well as the instrumental versions of each song. I've seen other bands like Protest the Hero do this, and it's really smart. Not all people can get into the style of heavy vocals that most of these technical metal bands have, but most people do appreciate the instrumentals, especially the gaming community. Games like Doom made metal instrumentals popular to play games to, and has really helped the metal community reach audiences in a new way. Bystander is a great band to utilize this method because their tracks have a lot of cool intricacies in the writing. The 2 most popular tracks off the album are Rat and Creature. Rat starts off with an eerie entrance that helps build to the massive groove that kicks off the track and keeps you invested through the whole song. Creature has a similar feel with powerful grooves, but also incorporates more technicality and cool trade-offs between the drums and guitars throughout the track. Their studio recordings are awesome, but I could imagine their live shows are just as nuts with the amount of breakdowns and different types of grooves that they sprinkle in. You hear a lot of things about cities like Portland and Seattle having good music scenes, and I'm aware of a few metalcore bands out of that area. I could imagine the scene must be pretty good for these guys to be doing music for 10 years and still have a good fan base with awesome tracks. When the world's back to normal and you guys have shows again, if I can make it up there, I'm definitely going to be front and center for your show. As always, I've provided their social links in the description below, so please be sure to give them a follow and add them to your playlist to keep up with their upcoming releases. Thanks for tuning into the Plaguecast. We'll see you next time.